US-Israel duo failed to achieve the swift result expected and declared in Iran. The war is about to complete its first month, and it appears that both Kissinger and Feller are proving correct in their predictions. The course of events points toward a major quagmire. The greatest strategic mistake in this process was confusing Iran with Iraq or Syria. Iran is not an ordinary Arab country. Here exists a state tradition and a culture of warfare rooted in millennia. Moreover, the backbone of this culture is formed by Azerbaijanis. Considering that approximately 40% of Iran's population is Azerbaijani, there is no need for further elaboration on the martial prowess and military genius of the Turkic peoples. Anyone who has leafed through history even briefly is well aware of the Turks' dominance in this geography. So what will happen in Iran? There is an independent Azerbaijan squeezed between two empires, historical Russia to the north and Iran to the south, which was governed by Azerbaijanis for 1,000 years, but has been Persianized over the last century. To what extent have the forces seeking to fragment Iran from within calculated this Turkic factor? There are strong indications that Feller has accounted for this Turkic factor. The fact that unified Azerbaijan is openly depicted in the future maps circulating in various circles points to exactly this. Today's geographically small Azerbaijan is in truth the bitter product of Russian and Persian cunning. Russia and Iran divided the country in two. Moreover, Russia fragmented the northern portion further and established a state called Armenia there. In the south, the Persian regime pursued a systematic policy of assimilation, banning the mother tongue and relocating various peoples onto historically Azerbaijani lands. Yet history has once again arrived at that same decisive crossroads. The historic opportunity, a united Azerbaijan. The future existence of Azerbaijan and Azerbaijanis depends on how they emerge from this historic trial. If the Persian regime emerges victorious from this war, it will inevitably turn its face toward the Caucasus once again. For this reason, the Caucasus, whether it wishes to or not, must be prepared for Iran's fragmentation and the destruction of this theocratic chauvinist system, and must make the necessary intervention when the moment demands it. I believe this is inevitable. It simply requires time. The resources of Iran's Sepah, the Revolutionary Guards, have not yet been fully exhausted. Just as the US and Israel exhaust themselves in this war, they must also completely drain Iran, so that Azerbaijan can claim its historic right. The messages of support that Western media sent to Azerbaijan in the early days of the war, particularly during the period when Iran targeted Nakhchivan, were no coincidence. The US and Israel understood that Iran was not easy prey for them, and that they absolutely needed a strong regional partner. Conclusion: a new world, a new map. Yet one truth remains. The US does not live in this region, the bloodiest geography in history, and does not master the complex palette of Eastern politics. This palette is not written in the textbooks of Western institutions. This war will officially put an end to America's status as world police, and will reduce Israel to an ordinary regional power that has lost its former strength. At the same time, these two powers will completely collapse Iran and drag it into a process of fragmentation. This is a process that will take time, but in the near future, we will witness it. Azerbaijan, meanwhile, will wait patiently for its historic moment, the moment of great reunification.